Hello, YouTube. Pastor Jack here, and welcome to my channel. This is First Things First. We focus here on Christian walk and trying to keep the first things first. The scripture tells us to seek ye first the kingdom of heaven, and all these other things will be added to you. And so that's really the basis of this channel, is trying to keep the first things first. And in our first video, we talked a little bit about how that we try to hold to a biblical worldview. And we talked a little bit about a Christian worldview. And, that has been diluted to a place that it's almost meaningless now in our culture today, and many of the churches today. The Christians, supposedly, and I say that with quotation marks, view is really similar to the world. I mean, you don't have to look very far into polling and see that many Christians, or at least supposed to be Christians, look at things a whole lot like the world does. And that is just not, I think, having the first things first. And I talked a little bit about a biblical worldview. And so today in this video, we're going to talk about what a biblical worldview looks like, and try to answer the question, what is a biblical worldview? Well, to understand what a biblical worldview is, you have to understand what is the ultimate truth. There's many places we can get truths. There's a lot of places you can. My dad was a wise man. He's gone now, and you're going to hear on this channel me quote him many times. One of my favorite things that he always said is, it's hard to overcome stupid. Whenever I would do something and that was stupid, and hurt myself, and just say, boy, it's hard to overcome stupid. And I found that to be a truth. It is real hard to overcome stupid, and you can see that in the world today everywhere. So we can get truths from a lot of places, but as we draw truths from places that we can draw them from, there's going to be times that there is a conflict in truths. Our world's full of that today. I guarantee you, if you talk to the people on the left, they feel like they have a lot of truth, and they do have some truths. The worst thing going right now, is political correctness, and to be totally honest with you, we should not hurt each other's feelings. That's the truth. But they take it to an extreme. And if you look at the right, they think they have a lot of truth, and they do. But the fact of the matter is, sometimes truths, they hit each other right in the face. And so there has to be an ultimate truth. There has to be something in your life that you say is the ultimate truth. When I have two truths that's going against each other, I've got to have a truth that tells me which one to follow. And that's what biblical worldview is focused on, is the ultimate truth of the Bible. Men, can they be a source of truth? Well, yes, they can be. When I was young, I thought I knew everything, and I was a great source of truth, but as I got older, I come to realize that, there's just, there's not a whole lot I do truly understand. And I've come to realize that humans, can be a source of truth, like things my dad told me growing up, and things other very smart people has told me. I found them to be true, and I found them to be a source of truth, but humans are not the ultimate truth. Can't be. Science. Yeah. What do you do when the scientists disagree? When scientific facts, can't be trusted, then, what do you do? Some things there, like dating, Everything they use to do dating to determine how old something is has been proven to not be true. It's science, but it's not good science. And, they did that with Mount St. Helens. They knew that mountain. If you ever saw pictures of before the volcano and after the volcano, there was just miles and miles and miles of land that was, 50 feet higher than it was before. And we knew all that dirt just was there. And they tried to do some of their dating, and it was showing it millions and billions of years old. Well, fact of the matter is that lava down in the earth might have been old, but that dirt was brand new. And so science is just, it's just a source of truth. It's not the ultimate truth. Science is good when it is observable, but all things can't be observed. I worked 30 plus years in nuclear power, and during that time I taught and studied a thing called reactor theory. And it's called reactor theory because we can't actually observe it taking place. We observe temperatures and pressures and different things, but we really can't tell what's going on in that atom because we can't see an atom and we can't watch it. So we develop a theory about what's going on, and it's called a theory. So it's not observable. So it's not real science. Science has to be observable. And by the way, Darwin's theory is still called a theory because it's not observable. But now it could be observed. We should see some kind of beings walking around that's in a metamorphosis coming from some couple of cells to a human being. That ought to still be going on, but it's not. And so that's a problem. People that believe in Darwin's theory of evolution, they can't really make it a hard science because there's nothing observable that we can see that shows that. So science can be a source of truth, but science really can't be the ultimate truth. It can't be the ultimate truth. So, for something to be the ultimate truth, it has to come from something bigger than us, something more significant than man or science. It has to come from the Creator God. Now the question gets to be is, who do you believe the Creator God is? Now, I chose, a long time ago, to believe the Bible come from the Creator God. I chose to believe that. That's something you'll have to choose. You've got to resolve that issue about what is the ultimate source of truth to ever study theology. Because there's going to be times that you're going to be not totally understanding something. So what are you going to go to for the ultimate truth in order to understand it? Are you going to go to science? Are you going to go to what some man thinks? Or are you going to go to the Scripture? And so the first thing, the preschool for theology, is for you to determine what the ultimate truth is in your life, and you have to choose that. Now, in my next video, I'm going to give you the reasons that I chose the Bible. I'm going to give you some other YouTube channels that you can watch, and people explain things very, very good, and we'll talk about that in the next video. But you have to come to a decision on what your ultimate truth is. I believe the Bible's very plain in saying that it is the source of all truth. But that's something that you have to decide for yourself. If you have wandered around in the wilderness about what you believe and change often, maybe you've never determined what the ultimate truth is. You need to make that decision. In the next video, again, I will try to help you with that and try to guide you to the Bible. But at the bottom line is you're going to have to decide. Remember, keep first things first, and I'll see you on the next video.